Very good morning, students. So, this is for 12th standard, where we have now moved on to the chapter 3. Chapter 3 consists of magnetism and then effect of electricity. So, in that, it just relates to your first lesson, which is electrostatics, and the basic properties that we have learned in the earlier classes. Now, it is magnetic field at a point along the axial line of the magnetic dipole. Magnet is a permanent dipole. Always, like the property of a magnet says, always a magnet will consist of north and south pole. Even if you break it again down, you will have north and south pole. Again you break it down, it will have always north and south pole. So that is why it is called as a permanent dipole. So it will have always have an dipole moment. Now my ultimate aim here is to find out magnetic field. How you have found out the electric field, same as such, but there are few modulations there, and here if you compare and learn, then it will be easier. Wherein you take the L, 2L. 2L is the distance between the two magnetic pole, not the magnetic length. It's the distance between the two magnetic pole. So you draw a point here, and then draw the line which is 2L. 2L is not equal to the magnetic length, children. It's the distance between the two magnetic pole alone. Then you consider a point, okay, at a distance of r from the midpoint. How you have considered in the electric field answer, the same. That is what is taken as QMC. That is, QM is the pole strength and QMC is the pole strength at the point C. And from north pole, the field line will be away from it, and due to the south pole it will be towards it. How you had in electric field, like positive and negative. So wherever you have positive, here you have negative. Then considering that distance will be from the midpoint, the distance will be r. So when I calculate from the pole strength or pole of north, it will be r minus L, and from the south pole it will be r plus L. These all are the consideration. Now I should first find out magnetic field at C due to this Bn, which is moving away. So it is positive. If it is towards, then I will take it as negative. So what will it give you? It will be mu naught by 4 pi into Qm by r square. Here the distance is from here till here. So it is r minus L the whole square. Into I vector. I vector says how to convert it into vector form. Then magnetic field at C due to south pole, this pole. So only difference is the distance, r plus L the whole square will be there. So the net magnetic field, total magnetic field will be Bn plus Bs, where you have a negative sign in this. So you add both and you will have a negative sign, out of which you can remove mu naught Qm by 4 pi as common. The remaining will be 1 by r minus L the whole square minus 1 by r plus L the whole square. So total B will be equal to, where Qm is taken inside, okay, and you take an LCM, where the LCM will be r square minus L square the whole square. So what else will be remaining? There is actually only 2r into 2L will be remaining. So because of that only, you are going to take this 2r outside and Qm is taken inside, so that I can convert this in terms of magnetic moment. Moment is given by Qm into 2L. So in this place I am going to rewrite it as Pm, that is magnetic moment. P is what is magnetic moment is. So B axial will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi Pm 2r by r square minus L square the whole square. So what happens here is, when you compare r and L, L is very smaller. So this whole term turns to be r power 4. So 1r and 1r will get cancelled. What else is remaining there is 2. So 2 Pm. So it will be mu naught by 4 pi into 2 pm by r cube. This is the answer that you have got even in your electricity lesson also.